Hi, Pink Flower. How are you? Hi, I'm Guerrero. All right. So today, um, good morning. Thank you, Dex. Um, Real quick, whoever's here, Dex is the person that sent me the pictures of the Santa Muerte abandoned. Good morning, Vanessa. Again, so Dex, thank you so much for informing us of the statue being abandoned. Vanessa is the one that went and got it. Um, so thank you again, Vanessa. So again, Dex, thank you so much for informing us of this statue being abandoned. Um, no, she's not fixed. I just put her head on. She's gonna be picked up tomorrow and taken away to be fixed. Um, yeah, we rescued her. So this right now, her head is just sort of put on because it's broken, but it interlocks perfectly. So I have someone in San Diego is going to come by and pick her up and fix her. They're going to place hands on her. They're going to fix her. They're going to make her red and black for a stronger energy. So Dex, thank you so much for letting us know that she was somewhere abandoned in her state of being broken. And again, thank you so much, Vanessa, for being available to go get her, and for holding her till I was able to get her from you. So I appreciate it so much, Dex. We're in your we're in your debt. We're in your debt, and again, Vanessa, we're in your debt. Well, I feel like I am. So again, appreciate it so very much. Um, I feel good about it. I mean, really, thank you so much for my gifts, everybody. Go to the thank you so much for the gifts. Richie, gracias. May be blessed now forever. Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. Um, Again, this doesn't happen without people like Dex or Vanessa. Like for real, as you can see, she's gonna be okay. Like again, her head comes off because she was smashed. She's missing this entire piece, but you can't tell because you can't tell. But all the pieces are here. I think there might be a little pieces missing. Hello, Angie. Um, Thank you so much. I feel okay. Um, Yesterday I had a, like a long day. I know a lot of people think I don't respond because I'm being a jerk or whatever. I get busy, so I apologize. I don't mean to ever put people on hold. It's just that I do get a lot of people, and I know some people think that I have all the time in the world, and I sometimes don't. But if I'm working on your stuff, I work on it. If you don't hear from me, it's because I got other things going on. And today is Friday. Today I go get my son. He comes home this weekend with me. So I'm happy for that. I'm excited to go get my boy. We're gonna play some Fortnite and go you know, earn some skins. But again, Vanessa, Dex, thank you so much. Saludos, prepucios. Prepucios Sanchez. Saludos. So this doesn't happen without everyone's involvement. So I really, really appreciate you, Dex. Vanessa, I appreciate you. I also appreciate everyone else that volunteered to go get her. There was 3 other people that volunteered to go get her. Vanessa just happened to be the one that was available to get her first, and I'm happy she did. So I really appreciate it. This doesn't happen without people being involved, like Dex for seeing that and letting us know, and Vanessa for going out and retrieving her for us. So again, this statue is gonna be special. This statue, it's gonna be special. It's gonna be special. We're gonna create a new altar for her. It's gonna be a new altar where it's gonna be for, I guess, heavier works or heavier situations. So we're gonna make her a powerful statue. We're gonna make the energy strong in her, and she's gonna be black and red, and for reversals, for anything of that nature. So we're gonna do that to her. So we're gonna fix her. She's gonna be beautiful. She still looks beautiful. I don't care, even, but we're gonna give her back her hands so she can do what she needs to do. We're gonna give her a scythe so she needs to, like, cut things away. We're gonna give her a hand and a world, maybe, or maybe she'll have a balance she holds. Maybe we'll give her a scale so she can balance truth and misdeeds. So it's gonna be that. It's gonna be a side. David, thank you for being here. A balance. I think we'll give her a balance and her scythe. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna come together. And again, tomorrow she will be picked up by David here and his sister. They've been a great part of this family. So I appreciate it. Um, Vanessa, thank you. Dex, thank you. And I'm gonna give my gratitude again to David and Ariel that are gonna come and retrieve her, and fix her. I'm located in Southern California. I'm in Riverside County, but I'm originally from LA. Hector Trejo. No, yeah, it it came together like that. On Tuesday, Dex came into the live and notified us there was a statue that was abandoned and broken. He sent me pictures. On Tuesday, I couldn't go get her. I asked who can go get her. Had 4 volunteers. Vanessa was the one that was able to get to her, like, the quickest. She secured her, and she was able to hold her for me till I got her on Wednesday. Um, I'm very happy. Again, this is a triumph for me. This makes me feel good that we're able to do something like this together. Um, Not gonna get emotional, but it's beautiful because my heart felt heavy when I saw that she was abandoned like that. And then when I picked her up from Vanessa, I felt so happy. I I got home and I put her on the altar so she could start sort of feeling that, the energy here. And I'm gonna tell you, she's radiating a lot of energy to me. To me, she's radiating a lot of energy. And this is gonna be an energy that's gonna be protective. And again, we've done something to earn her favor even more. Like, I understand each statue is the same energy, but because we came together as a group of devoted children and we recouped her, we are all blessed even more by her. So the energy is going to be stronger here. Once this is complete, whatever energy was here before, I know it's going to be intensified in a good way, in a good way. And as devoted children of Santa Muerte, as a group, as as a family. This is the way we should be. This is the way humans should be. Mankind, embrace each other, help each other. This is beautiful. To me, it's beautiful that things came into motion. People responded. People were upset and willing to do something to right that wrong. So to me, it's beautiful. It's just not about the statue. It's about us coming together to to save it. I want you to really think about it. Things came into motion. Things were meant to be. Thank you so much for, yes, David. Thank you so much, Angie, for the gifts. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for the gifts. May you both be blessed now and forever. Thank you. I appreciate the support. And again, think about it. Everything came into motion and it was meant to be. She was meant to be here with us. Not just with me, with us. Once I finish her, I'm gonna put her back on this altar for a few days. Once David finishes her and Ariel, she's gonna come back to this altar to soak up the energy again. After that, I'm thinking I'm gonna make an altar right here for the heavier lifting, or somewhere in the house. I haven't decided where yet, but it's gonna be like, I'm not sure how often I will show her altar, because I don't want that space to be interrupted by any negative energy. So if I ever do show her altar, it's gonna probably be to just, my super fans and shit, because I don't. This is gonna be for the heavy lifting, for the more stronger works. Buenas tardes, Mia Hernandez. Hoy le mando mensaje. So this is that. So, nah, I haven't gone, Kareem. I hope to go one day. But again, this to me has the makings of being a very, very powerful statue. This to me has the makings of being a statue that stands for us and with us. Again, if you guys can feel this energy, what's up, Frank? I gotta respond to you today, bro. I've been busy today and yesterday. But with that, I don't know if you can talk in a bit, bro. When I get on the road to go get my kids, I'll give you a cablazo, como dicen. This is what it's about. When we come together, when it counts, this is what matters. This is what matters. And to me, it doesn't really. The statue is a beacon for the energy. The statue is the energy holder. But this is impossible without people like Dex, people like Vanessa, David, Ariel, Kenya, Wally, everyone that try to get involved. It's gonna be, look, this is gonna, you're gonna be blessed, Vanessa, for your actions. And again, Dex, Wally, David, Ariel, Kenya, you guys are gonna be blessed for your involvement or wanting to be involved. And everyone here that supports this is gonna be blessed. For those that saw the happen real time, when someone sent the message and I showed the pictures, and I'm telling you, David, I'm telling you, we're gonna be blessed. I don't want to put too much on it, but we're about to witness miracles up in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, we are. And it happens together. As I will never, ever, 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 ever take credit for anything that is done as a community. Like, the energy, I know you feel it. I know you feel it. I know you feel it, and I know you feel the back of your head and your shoulders tingle and energy radiating off of you right now. This is what it is. Again, this is what it is. So it is that energy. we are all going to be a witness to good things happening to everybody here who encourages this, who has been a part of this, who supports us here, who supports us here. For those that support this page, again, not to say too much, you're at the right spot at the right time right now. You're at the right time, the right spot right now. This is to me, it's a monumental moment where I feel this stuff. Thank you, Ceci. May be blessed now forever. May Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. This is not to put too much on it, but I feel blessed to see the kind of response. Maria, can you give me a second? To get this kind of response from people and get this kind of involvement, to get this kind of love, this kind of support, like, I couldn't ask for anything else. Blessings to you, God Diva, Go Diva 5432. Thank you for the blessings. So when I say to you that this is a beautiful feeling to have her here, it is an understatement. At night, before I go to sleep, I stare at her and shit. I can feel it. Like, I felt it here before. David, Ariel, you guys have been before. You feel the energy in this home. Now the energy is been multiplied in a good way, in a positive way. Everyone that has come to this house feels the energy and says, man, this shit's strong here. But in the last few days, since retrieving her, the energy feels better, stronger, and it's just crazy. And I know we did a good thing because the energy has been amplified, and our blessings are going to be amplified, and our devotion is going to be amplified, and our prayers are going to be amplified, and our petitions are going to be amplified. And it's beautiful. So I honestly cannot wait to have her back after David and Ariel take her and fix her. I honestly can't wait. It's going to be a day to remember. And when she comes back, I'm going to show her to y'all for a few days. She'll be here on the altar before I make her part of her own altar. And again, like, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to show her again. All right. That's because I want to preserve her energy. I want her to be a beacon of hope, of judgment, of what things need, what may need reckoning. Why are you, Santa, only dressed up in black? Nah, it's not. There's not dark energy. It's a protective energy. People confuse protection with negativity. Oh no, I got yellow. I got gold. This is one of my altars. I have a whole altar dedicated to her in abundance, which is all gold and stuff like that. So I think you're misjudging for one thing. And if you see this altar, it's not all black. There's a white one. There's a multicolored one. So again, before I say anything else, it's not just black here. And again, I have a red altar. Again, David can attest to this. I have an altar just for all of her statues in gold or yellow. Thank you. His whole house is a variety of beautiful statues. And I have every color: green, blue, red, yellow, siete colores, pink. I got aqua. I got orange. I got every single color variation here. And again, I don't just do the black thing. I'm located in Southern California. Yeah, we shouldn't judge each other. And even if you don't know about other people's, let's say, spiritual path, you shouldn't come in and just automatically judge. And if you're devoted yourself or know about her, then again, you should know that there's multiple things here. And off to the side, this altar has more statues of different color variations. Nice, Diana. All right, good for you, Sins. For someone that sins, I mean, I guess if that's going to be your moniker and you're talking about, things like that, if you're a sinner, then no, I have every I have every sweet revolution. I have every color variation, and I have altars dedicated to specific colors. I have an altar dedicated to just black. I have an altar dedicated to just, you know, her abundance variation. I have an altars, just different altars. I I'm gonna say this. It's the energy we put into it, the Empress. Like you can have one statue of one color, and you can put the energy, but because I like to have focal points, I like to have focal points for different energies that I'm focusing on, like different trabajos or different things I'm trying to do. I'm a very visual person when it comes to sort of manifesting things, so I like to place them like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have a bone color one too. I have multiple bone color ones. I have multiple bone color ones, and I got ones that are pregnant. I have all any. It's okay, Esmeralda, to feel certain because that might be what you need. So if you're attracted to one specific color of Santa Muerte, it's because that's what's calling you because that's what you need at that moment. Go ahead, Mistress of Evil. Go ahead and ask. So again, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying prior. I feel blessed to have been part of her recuperation. I feel blessed to have had everyone here come out and support us getting her. She might, Lauren's Chateau, she might be calling you, or there might be a message for you. Thank you, Filita, for the follow. Thank you, and for the gifts. May you be blessed now and forever. May Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. Um, you might you might be on the path to venerate her, Lauren's Chateau. Um, Again, I thank everyone involved in getting her to this house. I thank everyone that wished us well on that day, yesterday, and today. For all of you here that was part of day one for her, again, you saw what happened. People came together, children of hers came together to salvage her. It's a good sign, Diana. I have all my santas inside, but now I want to make an altar and put her outside by my door. That's fine, Mistress of Evil. Just be careful with things and people not fucking her up or destroying her or animals messing with it. If animals mess with it, it's fine, but like just make sure that she's protected. I have one on my front door. Now, I have one on my front door. I do. I have one of them, but not all of them, just one. Cause she protects, you know what I mean? So I might bring her in. I don't know. I'm still debating if I should just leave her outside because people think it's probably weird. Um, what should I put on a starter or baby altar? That's good. You're here, Lawrence. Yesterday, go to my videos. There is a video that I posted yesterday on how to begin an altar for beginners, how to start an altar beginners level. So go watch that. It's gonna be as basic as possible. All you need is a statue or an image of her, some water, a clean space. Thank you for being here. So go check out that video. It's a very simple, like 5-6 minute video. And then every day we're doing teachings about how to be a devoted follower for beginners, intermediate, and advanced levels. So it's gonna be information coming out every day. Like right now, I'm gonna do another video or another teaching about upkeep for the altar. All right. Um, she'll work with you, Norma. Why don't you think she'll work with you? Thank you, Jessica. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So again, every we this is day 4 of the teachings. The first teaching was who she really is. Second was her 3 main colors, which is white, black, and red. Yesterday was how to begin an altar. Today's how to maintain the altar. And tomorrow we'll do something. Um, you know, if for well, again, I'm gonna do it Monday through Friday. So the next teaching will be on Monday. All right. On the weekends when I got my son, I like to keep it, a little bit easier. Uh Thank you so much, Jessa, for the galaxy. May be blessed now forever. Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. Thank you so much for that, Jessa. Thank you. Wow. I hardly ever get galaxies. Thank you so much for that, Jessa. Um, how can you use it to promise your love? There's ways of doing things, but it's gotta be, it can't be against the will of the people. There's ways. Thank you so much for that comment. Your black robes are pretty. Thank you so much. All right. So thank you so much, Jessa, for that galaxy. Every I appreciate all the support I get. I appreciate all the gifts, everything. And again, Jessa, thank you so much. May be blessed now forever. May Santa Muerte protect you and God always guide you. Chloe, Isabella, all the classes are on my videos, so you can go see them. She promises, she if she promised you love eternal with Santa Muerte, then there's gonna be a reckoning for that person because she broke a vow. But it's, you know, again, and that's why you were shown, F. That's why you were shown, because she broke the vow. So things will happen. Thank you, Vanessa, for being a great person. Again, thank you so much. You threw her away. You can't throw her away with respect. There's no way to throw her away with respect, Jesus. Yeah, you can ask a question. That's good for you. All right, you didn't throw her away. That's one of the good ways to putting her in why. All right, all right, that's fine, Jesus. That's fine. When people decide not to work with her, it's okay as long as they get rid of her in a respectful way. And one of the ways to do that is give her away, or bury her, or put her in a lake, ocean, or something like that. Like, so I'm not mad at you, Jesus. It's okay. And again, like, if she helps you through situations, and that's the way you repay her, that's just not a good look for you, buddy. Again, but people have come to terms with shit sometimes. People, yeah, again, as long as you give her some attention here and there and that too, she won't be upset if you, if life has a way of taking over. I mean, she understands, but it takes a second to appreciate her. Like, every day you get up, be like, thanks for another day, God, Santa Muerte. Um, well, maybe because you were just asking for stuff, Jesus. That's the thing. It seems like she helped you through a situation, and you repaid her back with a not a good hand. So you say she helped you get through stuff, but maybe all you did was ask, 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 and not really give anything back. Um, but again, it's up to you. Again, you didn't do nothing wrong because you got rid of her in a respectful way. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. You didn't throw her in the garbage. You put her back in the lake. Again, you can bury her, put her in the lake, or you can give her to someone like me. It's okay. But again, it might haunt you because whatever blessings she helped you get through, she might retract if she feels you gave her a raw deal. If your santita broke, try to fix her. If you can fix her, fix her. Like, she's broken, she's about to be fixed. Someone broke her, we recovered her, and that's that. We're gonna fix her. so you can fix her. If you cannot fix her, you give her a proper burial or put her in water and in a lake, in the ocean, stuff like that. It's a lifelong commitment, but people can walk away. They can respectfully. Saludos hasta Colombia, la flaca Colombia. Gracias por estar aquí. Here's the thing: is we have free will. If Jesus decided not to work with her, it's his spiritual journey. That may be his calling. As long as he did it respectfully, there's no ill will. And if there's any ill will that was done, or it was done with malice or hate after she did this, and this is not for you to get scared or anything, anybody else. It's just that you reap what you sow. If she gave to you unconditionally, and then you pay her with that, it is going to be, even God, if you pay God back with a negative hand, you might get it in a different way. You don't have to let anybody know, Jay. Your spirituality is your spirituality. I do this because I'm devoted and I feel like I can help people. But if you don't got to show anyone that you're Catholic, Christian, or devoted. You don't got to show anyone your faith. That is your faith. It's between you and her, if that's the way you want to keep it. Because your relationship with God is yours and yours alone. So your relationship with Santa Muerte is yours and yours alone to cultivate, to hold to your heart, or share it if you feel like it. So that's not a problem. She helps with everything, Gus. So again, you don't have, I do this because I felt a calling to. I feel that I made a promise to her that I would bring her to the masses if she answered my petitions. But it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. And you don't gotta, you don't gotta acknowledge anyone or explain yourself to anybody, or like it's your spiritual path. And it's a very personal thing. The reason I do this is because I think I could help people. And I want to bring a bigger understanding about her. I don't want there to be a misconception or people judging her so harshly. She is whatever people make her out to be. I think I'm gonna say this, and this is a personal thing. I think, Jessa, I don't work with other deities besides her. Like, I don't want to sound like this, but I don't do the bandwagon shit. If I ask for love, it's to her. If I ask for abundance, it's for her. If I ask for protection, it's for her. Because when you start to use other deities, it's like you're telling her, I don't think you could do it for me. I don't trust you to handle the job. And that itself could sometimes rub her the wrong way. If you go outside of her, knowing that she can do these things, and you sort of subcontract somewhere else, she might not like that because you're telling her, I don't think you could do this for me. You know what I'm saying? So I personally do not work with any other deity or even like saint. I work with Santa Muerte and I venerate God. I have a Saint Michael here. I have a Virgen de Guadalupe. I have Anubis. I have all these other saints, but I don't work with them. I just work with her. I acknowledge their existence, but everything I do is done through her because I am devoted. To be devoted to one, to be devoted means exactly that. Devotion means that's your shit. You know what I mean? You don't need a big altar, Jay. You don't. It could be as small as, and you don't even need an altar. You don't even, if you have it here, you don't need an altar. Well, Jessa, I believe Anubis, Hecate, Miquatutuil, Kali, all these death energies are one and the same. They're just presented in different packages for different cultures and different timelines. And sometimes names get lost in translation. And, so I believe I've been saying this forever, that Anubis, Santa Muerte, Azrael, Hecate, Miquatutuil, Kali, all these death energies I feel are one and the same. It's just different timelines, different cultures, different names for different languages. Yes, you can use photo water and incense. You can. The physical altar is for you and her alone. Yeah. Death energy is universal. It's been with us since the beginning of our creation. It is God's way of balance, right? Cool. So what I'm telling you right now is this: the death energy I can always identify. To me, I have an Anubis statue here. I have a Hecate statue here. I have a Miquatutuil statue here. I'm looking for Kali and any other death deity because I honor death as a savior. So when people tell me to work with Hecate, with Anubis, can they work with Santa Muerte? Of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. Miquatutuil, I think it's like that. Not Tui. Um, and I'm gonna tell you, there's another deity in the Purapecha culture that I think resonates also a lot with Santa Muerte more so. So all these things you're gonna learn eventually through veneration, through being devoted, and hopefully maybe I can help you guys find some knowledge here and there. That's it. Mother Kali is still the death and beginning. And again, if you thank you, I'm glad you found me. If you know about Santa Muerte, she is a beginning and an end. She is a transitional state. She is the ending of one journey and the start of another through God's will. So Kali has that same energy. She is the beginning and the end. So again, so I believe that there, and this is, and again, don't take it as oh, stamp it. It's truth. This is what I believe, and this is what I feel in my heart. It's what I've been sort of shown through whatever it is I do. And I think that there's a strong feeling that even God there's only one God, and you may know him as God, Allah, Krishna, whatever you know God at, but it's the same God. It's the same God. So I believe that every death deity, every death goddess and God, they stem from the same energy. And they are pretty much the same. It's just different cultures, different timelines, translational things, or cultural things change the perception and the delivery for those people. All right. Thank you, blessed. May you be blessed. Thank you for being here. So again, that's gonna be where I am with this. So again, to finish that little segment, because it was a great comment, you can venerate Hecate or Hades, and I think you said it. Who'd you say? Hades and Anub? I'm sorry, I forgot who you said. But I think it's because they all share the same energy, and if they're not the same, they stem from the same root. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that makes a little bit sense. And again, whatever I tell you guys, don't take it as take it for what it is. You can make your own assumptions. Take whatever I tell you, and you can decipher what's right, wrong, true, or false to you. Because each person is going to have their own personal journey. So whatever I share on this page, take it as information that you can decipher and do what you want with. I've seen Santa Muerte, I've filtered. Ask a real question. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate it. So again, do what you want with the information. The information I give here is for you to make, try. Thank you for the follow, Wonder Woman Spins. Did you find this revolution? I am not Mexican. Can I truly work with? Yes, death is for everyone, Bane Dame. Death is universal. Death is not just for Hispanics. We're not the only ones that fucking die. You know what I mean? Death is universal. I don't care if you're white, black, brown, yellow, polka dot, fucking with green skin. I don't give a fuck. If you got bone, blood, intestines, this is for you. It shouldn't be a closed practice, but a lot of people want to make it a closed practice. That's where I differ from a lot of people. That's why some people don't like me. So I met this girl who was a devotee. She would visit me when I would to sleep. Oh shit, physically or spiritually. She protects everyone. Again, Bane Dame, I was saying this last time. People have always threatened me. People have condemned me, threatened me. I have other devotees that don't like me. They threaten me. They say they're gonna fucking harm me, that I'm a fucking like death threats and all this shit. I don't care. I teach here whoever wants to listen. Death is for us all. Death is universal. Death is for everyone, despite your heritage or skin color. It doesn't matter. You know, Daisy, if she's like calling you, you feel that presence, that energy. You just simply know. And again, it'll become louder if you keep avoiding it. I seen a lady use Antisa for live gifts, saying if you send certain gifts, you'd get things. She's lying, you know. I I say, we'll start it with her. Be honest, be sincere, be truthful. I have a video series right now that I just did yesterday on how to start an altar. If you want to start an altar, there's a video about that. But whenever you start to venerate her, be honest, be sincere, speak from your heart, pray from your heart. Don't be like, all crazy about it, but just be honest, be truthful, be honest and sincere. We're all family, Angie, for sure. Look, goth mommy, I appreciate help, but I don't be saying, oh, if you send me gifts, blah blah. I appreciate the help, and I ask for donations because I do a lot of work for people, and I do misas and everything. So I ask for your support, but I don't say, oh, if you send me a gift, she's gonna fucking just rain, blah blah blah. Blah. Nah, but I do appreciate the support as well. I'm everything, geckos. I'm everything. I like the black the most though. She's Bane Dame. No, if you're gonna be her child, she will not let another devotee hurt you. Michelle Castillo. If you want to inbox me for that. Um, Look, like I said, I've had a lot of devotees threaten me. A lot of even the other day they come on here and I'm like, man, motherfuckers, get something to do. People threaten me because they don't like. They want to be a closed practice, and they be saying shit about me and talking shit. And I don't look. To me, they're gonna get theirs. They're gonna get theirs. Hello, sorry about that. Hey, Victor, I would like a chat with you. I have questions. I will. All right, Aquatico 69. Send me a message and we'll try to get on a phone call. Órale pues. Ahí estamos. We're all children of God, geckos. All of us. We all are. You, me, Loris, Bane Dane, Angie. Venerate is to worship or to hold close to your heart. You know what I mean? All right. Bendiciones, Daniel Lopez. Bendiciones. Good to see you, Morenita. So again, I appreciate all the love and support, all the gifts. Thank you, Loris Escapes. May you be blessed now forever. Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. I mean, you don't baptize her. You introduce her to your home. You can't baptize her. She's already ordained. Like, you cannot baptize her. She'll baptize you. But you can introduce her and do something to bring her into your home. I do the rosary every chance I get. I haven't done it in a while. I'm actually overdue. That's beautiful. Up to meth. up to something, I venerate God as well. I will, and I gotta still talk to you. I've been busy. Yeah, Miss Mook. I can we can talk again. Be patient. I got people that I gotta talk to. Yeah, but I today when I drive to pick up my son, I usually make phone calls. You can hear scared, but you can learn here. I say lots of books have a lot of misinformation. If you like the way I teach, stick around, Jay. All right, you can learn here. I don't want to sound like an asshole or an arrogant prick, but yeah, stick around. There might be some there, geckos. Again, you got to explore it. If she calls you, like you can deny it, but you can sort of accept it, and things could get go another way. Oración para protección for my family and friends against evil. I'll do that. Mousetrap 13. All right, you're welcome, Miss. All right. The regular rosary is more in divination for God, and this one it includes Santa Muerte. That's a difference. Um, you can buy protection from me. You can donate, and I can help you, Bane Dame. I'm a padrino to many people, or so yeah. Inbox me, Bane Dame. Inbox me. Like if you come to me, I'll protect you. Don't trip. Yeah, inbox me. All right. Again, I've introduced a lot of people. I've baptized people into this. Um, I've I'm the padrino to many. And again, yeah, you can donate for mentorship, Bane Dame. You can. Like people have paid me for time or donated for time with me. So yeah, we can do that. God is the only way. There's many roads to God and perdition. That's where you get it wrong. Death is not fucking like the enemy of God. Death is the creation of God. God, God, God created death for us as a transitional state. If you are a true Christian or Catholic or a person of religion, you would understand that God has ordained this to be. It is the way to Him. Life through death. It's life through death. It is His will. And if you call yourself a Christian or a Catholic and you think death is the enemy, it's not the end. It's a transitional state. It's how we go back to the source. All right, Morita, I'll try to talk to you today. I don't know, Dane Dane. People are weird. Like you got somebody here. God overcame death. We all do, geckos. If you believe in the afterlife, that we all overcome death. Do you not believe in the afterlife? Hey, lovely. All right, I'll be here. I'll wait for you. But again, for those that believe that death is actually the creation of God for balance. For balance. Without her, the world will be unbalanced. I work with people that are ill too. Hello, Miss Divine 05. Um, look, to the argument that God conquered death, if you are a true Christian or Catholic, you understand we all do. Right? If you believe in God, you know death is only a way to Him and you wouldn't fear it so much. But since your values and your spirituality is sort of warped through man, it's become a thing of fear because they work you through fear. They manage you through fear. You want salvation? Send me money. You want to fucking live forever? Send us money. We'll cleanse you of the sins and we'll help you conquer. No, death is not to be conquered. It is to be a transitional state. We all go through it. And they manage you through fear, geckos. So if you are a Christian, oh, I don't even, it's hard for people to accept. So again, if you are Catholic, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, death is only a transitional state. Death is created by God. It is ordained by God. It is God's will. So if you speak against death, you are speaking against God's will. Simple and plain. If you believe that death is the enemy, death is what is a transition that takes you home. Death is what purifies you. Death is what it's that. So for those people that are really hardcore Christian or Catholic, do you not believe in an afterlife? Do you not believe in salvation? Do you not believe in your God? Thank you for the follow, Melissa Deering. Because if you don't believe in your God, that's another issue that you have to fucking look from within. Because it is God's will. Hello, Miss Perryman. Hola. I say death is for all. Say death is for everybody. Mexicans ain't the only ones that die, are they? Last time I checked, everyone dies. And everyone is under God. And Santa Muerte is under God, so she is for everybody. So Bane Dame, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. People tell me I shouldn't be doing this shit. Oh, I know. They come to me and they want to threaten me, but like, fuck that. Like, that's cool. La Niña Roja is not just for passion or love. It's for things you might want in life. It's for confidence. It's to conquer certain things. It's not just for love. So it is for self-confidence, for desires, for the things you desire. You know what I mean? Not just a man or a woman, but things that require want. Beautiful to geek. You can message me to either one. And I'm going to say this. Never, ever, ever call me first. I won't pick up the phone. Always text me first. I might be busy. I might be another call. I might be with my kids. Always please text me first if that's okay with y'all. Good, Miss Perryman. We all have our belief system. No one's asking for forgiveness for her, Lila. That's where you're getting fucking confused. Who's asking her for forgiveness? Again, a lot of people come with misinformation. A lot of people come just speaking because they want to say something because they heard or someone. Da, 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 da. God is not God. If you notice, is always above all my altars. There's God is on my altar, in my altar. God is the Alpha, the Omega. She is a creation of God, a child of God, just like we are. All right. If you want to buy one from me, también you can. Thank you so much, Jessa. I appreciate all the help and support. Like my videos, share my videos, go give them likes. Share my videos if you can. Comment on my videos. Even if you guys comment negative shit on my videos, it still brings me attention. So whatever you guys want. Like when people come here and talk shit, like it only increases my fucking intake of fucking followers for some reason. Oh no, I'm not defensive. I speak passionately. This is how I speak. I speak with passion. I'm not offended. It's just that people always say certain things and I respond in the way I respond. Um, you know what I'm saying? When I get offended, you'll know. I get fucking like I get really fiery. Um, I speak with passion. I speak with some bass in my voice. Um, and that's how I am. So again, I'm not for everybody. My delivery is this. Um, again, I'm a big man. I got a big voice. I'm 6'2", 260. I don't speak like a fucking a meek mouse. That's how I speak. And I don't know. Yeah, I like that's my favorite color, the black robe. Si quieres if you want to, Geckos, inbox me and we'll talk eventually because I got a lot of people to talk to. You have to. I'm just blunt. I try to be funny. I try to add humor. I try to do my thing. Like I'm never here. The only time I get offensive is when people insult me or hurt. And again, I think some of you've been here when I get pissed off. Like I don't, I'm a very passionate person. I don't like to be. I like to be authentically me. And Mensa, inbox me again. I was up last night. I'll try to catch up with everybody today and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I apologize. Again, I'll say this. If you're easily offended, I may not be the person for you. I speak truth as I see it. When did I start my devotion? About 30 somewhat years ago. All right, inbox me. You just know. Look, right now, a little bit, I got to get going. I wish I had money for an assistant. I need money for me, Samantha the Witch. When I get enough money, maybe I'll get an assistant. But I still broke. So, look, I'm going to move into today's teachings because I got to go get my son a little bit and still get ready. Thank you so much, Jessa. I appreciate it. ¿Cómo estás, Tocayo? Victor Flores, gracias for the follow. El Tocayo followed me. My name is Victor too. So Tocayo means namesake. So gracias, Tocayo. Hola, Money G. How are you? We'll get in contact with you too. She appears to people when they need protection. They're in a bad place. Sometimes we're born with it though. They always say that she shows up to the people that are going through life difficulties, that are being marginalized, downtrodden. She comes to those people that that need support and energy to keep going, and she brings you up. She brings you up. You know what I'm saying? So she comes to those that need her the most. And some of us are born with her. I believe she's been with me forever. I just didn't recognize it at the beginning of my life stage. But she's with us when we need help, to be held up, to be coddled, comforted. She gives us hope. She gives us a reason to stand up again sometimes. So she is the martyr saint for those that go through trials and tribulations. And some of us have her, and we just didn't recognize it, Vanessa. And I love her so much too. Again, grounding ministry. She is not an energy that plays, like she will show you, I am this devoted, not because it's cool, but through action, through miracles, through witnessing things. I am this devoted because of action and knowing, because I've seen it. This is not an overnight thing. This doesn't happen overnight. You don't become this devoted or this enthusiastic about something unless there's some truth to it. And I am a cynical person. I like to debunk anything. I question everything except what I see and feel. I see everything. And I try to be, that's bullshit, blah, blah. But when it's in your face, you can't deny it. Again, grounding ministry, she's there. She's always there. She's there. And I don't ever, look, I've spoken about the miracles she's done for me time and time again. Ay, Mirna. Next time, fucking listen, Mirna. Oh my God, fool. Next time, please listen, Mirna. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Okay? Anyways, look. I'm gonna get ready right now to go get my kid. I got to shower, get ready. So I'm gonna do my teachings really quick in English and Spanish. I'm gonna do the lesson of the day for Santa Muerte, the lecture of spirituality, and then move into the things I do daily. If I don't have time, I'll do that later. But thank you guys for being here. I'm about to just start my thing. This is the lesson of the day for Santa Muerte, her teachings. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, bro. I'll text you right now when I get on the road if you have time. I remind you of your dad. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm glad I remind you of your father. I'm sure he was a good man. He was probably good looking too. uh, all right. All right. Again, thank you. It's icy. I'm glad I reminded you of your pops. Um, he must have been a good man, good looking, funny, charismatic, all that good shit. Just like me. I'm fucking around. I'm a fool. But again, thank you. It's icy. All right, we're gonna start the lesson of the day. All right, the teaching. Ready? So during the teachings, I like to mute the comments because I don't like people coming to talk shit while I'm busy. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the message for today. All right, the teaching. So I'm gonna put it on mute. Only my super fans and subscribers can comment during this time because people sometimes get in here and I don't pay attention and they do this in a negative fashion. So I don't want that. All right. So I'm gonna mute it. Here we go. Ahí vamos. All right, here we go. La Santa Muerte Teaching Series, Day 4, Maintaining and Upkeeping Her Altar. Welcome to our daily teachings on La Santa Muerte. If you're here for Day 4, that means you're building consistency, something she values deeply. Take a breath, clear your mind, and let's continue on this journey. Today's spiritual energy is centered around responsibility, discipline, and follow through. The sun's influence pushes order and structure. The moon's influence pushes emotional grounding. Together, they make today a perfect day to talk about how to maintain and upkeep her altar in a simple, respectful way. How to maintain and upkeep her altar. Ready? Here we go. A lot of people make an altar, but they don't maintain it. And then they wonder why her energy feels distant or why the connection feels weak. Your altar is not a decoration. It is a sacred space, a meeting point between you and her. Let's break down how to take care of it properly. Number 1, keep the altar clean. This is the most important rule. Dust it, wipe it down, straighten everything out. Keep it orderly. A clean altar invites strong energy. A dirty or cluttered altar pushes her energy away. If you don't respect the space, you're not respecting her. Number 2, change the water frequently. The water on her altar should always be fresh. Change it every day if possible, or every 2 to 3 days at minimum. Immediately if it gets cloudy. Stagnant water invites stagnant energy. Fresh water invites movement, clarity, and peace. This small act strengthens your connection with her. Number 3, replace candles and offerings as needed. When a candle finishes burning, remove it. Don't leave an empty glass sitting on the altar. If you give her flowers, keep them watered and remove any debris that may fall off, and remove them when you feel they need to be removed. If you give her fruit or food, replace it before it spoils. Remember, Offerings are a form of respect. Leaving spoiled items is the opposite of devotion. Number 4, speak to her during maintenance. When you clean her altar, talk to her. You don't need fancy words. Just speak naturally. Mama, I'm cleaning your space. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for watching over me and my home. This creates a bond. It shows appreciation and it strengthens your spiritual discipline. Number 5, keep her altar separated from clutter and chaos. Don't let her altar become a storage area. Don't pile random objects around it. Don't use the space as a place to drop your keys, mail, or trash. The area around her altar should be clean, calm, and respected. Her energy is strong, but she won't sit in chaos. Number 6, listen to your intuition. As you grow with her, you will start to feel when the altar needs something. A sudden urge to clean, a pull to change the water, a feeling that the candles need to be lit, a sense that something is off or heavy, a desire to rearrange the space, a pressure or warmth when you approach her. That is her guiding you. Her children hear her through intuition. Here is how you can apply today's lesson. Clean your altar today. Refresh the water. Remove old offerings. Add a candle or flower if you feel called to. Spend a few minutes in quiet reflection. This isn't about perfection. It's about effort, consistency, and respect. If today's teaching is meant specifically for you, you may notice feeling uncomfortable around clutter, feeling pulled toward her altar, feeling emotional when cleaning, feeling a sense of peace after organizing her space, feeling guilt or pressure if her altar has been neglected. These signs mean she wants your attention. She wants more presence from you. Upcoming topics in the next few days. Ready? In the next teachings, we will explore day 5, how to communicate with her naturally. Day 6, how her presence feels. Day 7, candle signs and what they mean. Day 8, how she responds to offerings. Day 9, how she chooses her devoted children. Day 10, how she warns and protects and corrects. We are building your understanding layer by layer, without rushing, without confusion. Before we close today, remember this. The state of your altar reflects the state of your devotion. You don't need expensive items. You don't need a huge space. You don't need perfection. You need consistency, respect, truth, and sincerity. La Santa Muerte always responds to sincerity. Come back for day 5. We continue this journey step by step under God Almighty and La Santísima Muerte. All right. What do you think? That's day 4 of the teachings. Is it something you care to listen to or have as all right, cool. So great information. So every day we're gonna do a certain thing. If you have ideas for future teachings, inbox me. All right, send it to me. Grounding Ministry. This is day 4. We're gonna do day 5 on Monday. So yesterday was how to start an altar. The first day was who she really is. Day 2 was her 3 main colors: red, black, and white. So you'll be fine. Headache gone. You'll be fine, bro. Headache is gone. So again, that is the teaching of the day for her. I have a question. What do you do if you give her apples to throw them or return it to the earth? I return it to the earth. I don't throw anything away. Anything that is on my altar, if it's fruit, food, shit, I'll eat it or I put it out in nature. I put it in nature. If it's an apple, I put it in nature and let the insects, the birds eat it. I just don't throw it away. It's wasteful. And she's not about waste. So even like there's been days I like for Dia de los Muertos, I'll put bread, I'll put menudo on it. Um, I'll eat this shit because she don't like waste. Some people throw it away. You're not supposed to. When you share a meal with her, like if you put something on her altar, I feel like you're breaking bread with her because she had that and now you have it. It's almost like a way of taking her in. That's how I feel. Shit, I don't have a decomposed bin. Oh no, I put it outside. Like if there's apples, fruits, and they start to go bad, or I feel it's trying to, I put it outside. I don't throw it away. I just don't. And I'm gonna say this: my altar, I'm a hypocrite because my altar is sometimes cluttered or messy because this is where I do my work. So this altar is an altar, but also a workstation. So there's a difference. Like, I know it sounds like, oh, he's making excuses. I am. Shit, I am. But because this is my workspace as well. So this is a workspace, it's an altar. So sometimes I have a lot of stuff on here because I'm working on stuff. Or I have oils, this or that. There's a lot of eggshells because I do a lot of eggshell on certain things. So it is a mess, and I try to clean it up as often as I can. But she understands what I'm doing. And again, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. Candy has been on there, some of it for years. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't go bad. Like hard candies and shit, they just stay there until whatever. And on all my altars, I place candy, I place bread, I place this and that. And here's the thing: is if someone comes over, if children come over, don't fucking get upset if they take an offering from her. It's okay. She loves children. Like my nephew comes over and he's autistic, and he'll go up to my altars and he'll get all the candy and all the breads. And my mom be no, like my mom gets like no, no, like she thinks it's a problem. It's okay if there's children at your fucking house and they take her candy, her offerings. Don't trip. It's okay. That's okay. But if you have alcohol on your altar, and your fucking Theo that's a wino drinks that shit, that's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a problem. Unless there's a festivity going on that everyone's supposed to sort of share in this communal thing, that's different. But again, if you have candy, sweet bread, anything of that nature, and it's on the altar, that's fine too, Scare Bear. But I'll tell you this: animals are very respectful. It's almost like they fucking know. What do you do with her shot? She drinks it. It gets gone. Like alcohol does evaporate faster than water, but sometimes the alcohol fucking goes like this. So she likes her liquor. I'm not gonna lie. Look, science tells us that alcohol will evaporate. It's a common fact. But sometimes your shots get black though. Show me next time. They might not go black no more, Vanessa. So again, yes, Jessa. So again, like if I put a menudo plate on her altar, I'll eat it the next day for breakfast because we shouldn't waste it. If there's an apple, orange, if there's grapes on the altar that start to go bad, I will put it outside so the animals or the insects could take it back. I don't throw nothing away. I think she don't like waste. I think that if you do throw it away, and if you didn't know, that's fine. You might not want to eat it, but you can put it outside and let nature have it. Again, like flowers, a lot of people say remove the flowers when they're dead. I don't. I use them. I use them for the work I do. I use them for decoration. I don't think she minds it. I don't think she minds it. And for every funeral I have, they're like, oh, you shouldn't take flowers from the dead, because I'll take a flower from a wreath or the casket and I'll bring it and I'll put it with their picture, and it's okay. I feel it's okay. No one told me. I just feel like it's okay. And again, I don't, when the roses die, this is what it is. It's death. There's an afterlife because it can be used for spells, for works, for trabajos, for decoration. That is the exact thing that we are. We will transcend our living existence to do other things or become other things. Okay? So I know there's a big mix. Like, to me, I don't feel it's wrong. Yes. So all the roses that I put on here, I don't throw away. They become part of my altar, or I use them. Like, for all my decorations everywhere, it's roses. Whenever I need to pick a dead rose up to use in a spell or something, I just have it already. So it's not that I keep them just because, but I'm not gonna lie, I like the way a dead rose looks as well. I like it. I honor death. And death in all its nature is beautiful. So I know there's people that, oh, you're not supposed to leave anything dead. Look, if a flower looks fucking ass, fucking badass, I'm gonna leave it. And I'm gonna use it regardless. Like, everything, I use the stems, I use the leaves, I use everything from a flower, because flowers have a lot of things you could utilize for them. So I don't throw it away. And people be like, "Oh, you're not supposed to have dead flowers there." I go, I don't feel it negative. People think it's negative. I don't feel it. That's just me. Do what you want. Take my information as just information, and you can apply it how you like. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like I know it all, but look, that's how I feel. All right, look. So what did you guys think about the teaching? Was it a good teaching? Simple, direct? Yeah. Yes, Jessa. Yes, Storm Cloud. I agree. I like a dead flower. I like a dead flower. I do. I think it's beautiful. I do. And she thinks it's beautiful because death, I don't want to sound morbid, but death is meant to be beautiful. That's when the pain stops. That's when the worry stops. That's when everything makes sense. Thank you so much, Jessa. I appreciate that comment. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate it. Again, like, I got people that come here and talk shit. It's cool. It's cool. As long as you guys, thank you, A Drinks. I appreciate that. Oh my God. So do I. I just don't know what's wrong with us. All right, look, we're gonna move into the next part of today's live. This is the spiritual daily lecture. This is not meant to be about Santa Muerte or God. This is just a daily lecture. All right. Uh yeah, you think like me, most likely. All of you that are probably with her think like me. That's the beautiful thing. All right, Alex, let's ask a question before I move on to the next teaching. Thank you, Rage, for the follow. Again, all the people that follow me, thank you. May you bless now forever. Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. To all my gifters, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Uh, Ask Alex. Thank you for the follow, Storm Cloud. Thank you. May you bless now forever. Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. All right, ready to move into the next teaching? I bet. Are you gonna ask? Are you gonna ask? Are you gonna ask? Thank you, Jessa. Thank you for the follow, A Drinks. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Any All right, look, I'm gonna do the next teaching. If you guys have questions, then if you promise something, you don't do it, and she delivers on the blessing or the petition, she might remove it and retract it. And it's not because she's evil, it's because you didn't keep up your end of the bargain. People think that's evil, but if you buy a car and you promise to make a car payment, and if you don't do it, it gets repossessed and they fuck up your credit. So people shouldn't be surprised when she takes away what you promised you when you didn't complete your end of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? Um, you reap what you sow. If you don't keep your promises to me, if you make a promise to me, I'm gonna hold you accountable for it. Like, you should be like, this doesn't reflect on her. It reflects on the individual not keeping their word. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, she's evil. No, you just didn't keep your promises. Like, if you are not a person that keeps your promises, that reflects on you. You can make a promise to God, to Santa Muerte, to anybody, and if you don't keep your end of the bargain, it's gonna be retract. I don't think bad things happen to you. I think she retracts the thing, and it might get worse after that because it's a teaching. So don't ever make a promise you don't intend to keep. She don't take anyone away. Like it's part of the process. Is she will come, but it's not because of that. And there's always be a balance. Hi, Deborah Jimenez. So again, when you speak about her taking away something, oh, she's evil. Well, no, you didn't. You didn't keep your promise. Like if you buy a house and you don't make the mortgage payment when you promise to make that payment, your house is going to be repoed. You're going to lose it. If you buy a car and you don't make the payment, you promise to make it. Not only will they take away the car, they're going to fuck up your credit. They're going to put you in collections. You won't be able to buy a car for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that she's evil. It's just that you reap what you sow. If you make a promise and you fail to keep your promise, then that just doesn't speak about her. It speaks about you and your commitment. Because once you get what you want, you forget all of a sudden that falls on you. Does that make sense? And it's not to be a dick or sound like an asshole. I hope you guys understand. I'm just trying to explain it the best way I know how. It's not punishment. It's fairness. It's balance. Exactly. You need to be sure you're ready for this. Again, if you make a promise to God and you fucking don't keep it, you're going against the big dog. You might get fucked up in the process because God is not just all love. God embodies both good and bad, white and black, negative and positive, good and evil. God is everything. God encompasses everything. So when you do make a petition to God and you don't keep that, you'll see how shit goes. Again, I hope that makes sense. And it's not to sound like a jerk, but again, when you don't keep a promise, that doesn't speak about her. It speaks about the person not keeping the promise. Right? Everyone agree? All right, cool. And I'll get into that teaching. It'll be a part of the daily teachings. I'm gonna take it slow. You know what I mean? You don't have to be initiated, Jay, but sometimes having someone that guides you or sort of brings you in helps. But you can start your own road. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you need to come through me. But if you do need someone to guide you and sort of indoctrinate you to this thing, or let's say, do a communion with her and her, then you can. A lot of people have chosen me to guide them, to be their padrino, to be their sponsor, whatever they want to call it. But it comes with responsibility, so like you have to also be willing to put in the work if there's work to be done. All right, next teaching. Ready? I'm gonna mute the live. I'm gonna mute the live really quick because I'm gonna do the next teaching. So I don't like to not be present. So I'm gonna mute the live real quick. This is gonna be a teaching that I started doing recently, and this is the daily spiritual lecture. All right, this is more to have a better life, to be more aware, to be more knowledgeable, and to be healthy, spiritual, and strong. Okay, here we go. Daily spiritual lecture for November 5th, 2025. Today is December 5th, 2025. The spiritual atmosphere of this day centers on clarity, release, and renewal. The sun in Sagittarius opens your mind to expand your vision and push you to think bigger than your current circumstances. The waning gibbous moon brings the energy of letting go, evaluation, and honest reflection. Together, these influences create a perfect moment to look at your life without fear, without denial, and without excuses. This is not a day to judge yourself. This is a day to see yourself. Let's begin the teaching. The energy of honest revision. Every spiritual tradition teaches that at some point in your journey, you must stop running and turn around to face the truth you've avoided. December 5th brings that kind of energy. This is a day to review your choices, your habits, your emotional reactions, and the path you're walking. Not to punish yourself, not to shame yourself, but to understand yourself. Because you cannot grow if you do not understand where you are. Under God's authority and Santa Muerte's watchful presence, this day asks you, what have I been refusing to admit? What pattern keeps me repeating because I won't correct it? Where am I sabotaging my own peace? These questions open doors to most people avoid their whole life. What you are not most people. You are someone committed to growth. The Sagittarius influence, expansion of mind. The sun in Sagittarius brings a direct message. Your life becomes limited when you and your thinking becomes limited. Sagittarius pushes you to break mental walls, to step outside of old belief systems, to remove the limits you place on yourself out of fear, insecurity, or exhaustion. If you want a better life, you must allow yourself to imagine one first. If you want to grow, you must be willing to see beyond your old identity. If you want to heal, you must believe healing is possible. God opens the path. Santa Muerte clears what blocks it. Your mind determines how far you allow yourself to walk. The wisdom of the waning gibbous moon. The moon is now waning, moving away from fullness. This is the phase of release, the shedding of old weight, old emotional clutter, and old versions of yourself that no longer match the person you are becoming. This moon asks you to look at your life and ask, what am I carrying that doesn't belong to me anymore? The grudges, the fears, the mistakes you've already outgrown, the opinions of others that you have allowed to shape your identity, the guilt for things you have already learned from. Santa Muerte teaches that every ending has a purpose. The moon today supports that lesson. To rise, you must release. The universal message of the day. Today's message transcends religion and speaks to the human core. You cannot become a better person without letting go of the version of you that refuses to improve. Growth is not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about self-awareness. It's about honesty. It is about choosing to do better even when no one is watching. Being a better person spiritually means taking responsibility for your emotions, your reactions, your decisions, and your energy. Being a better person emotionally means learning to speak instead of exploding, learning to pause instead of assuming, learning to communicate instead of accusing. Being a better person in life means not abandoning yourself every time things get difficult. This is the work of real transformation, where your power truly lies. You have more power over your life than you think, not because you can control every situation, but because you can control your responses, your mindset, your discipline, and your boundaries. The biggest change in your life will not come from outside forces. It will come from inside shifts. And today's energy supports exactly that kind of internal movement. Ask yourself, what version of me is ready to rise? What attitude, fear, or habit needs to be released for me to grow? What does God want me to see today? What truth is Santa Muerte trying to reveal to me? Your answers to those questions shape your entire spiritual path. Before we close this lecture, take one deep breath with intention. Inhale clarity, exhale confusion. Inhale possibility, exhale limitation. Inhale the guidance of God, exhale the resistance that keeps you stuck. Now say within yourself, I am ready to evolve. I am ready to release. I am ready to walk into the person I am meant to become. This is how you honor the energy of today. This is how you grow. This is how you strengthen your spirit and your character. All right, you guys like that? So I'm gonna open up the comments really quick, and I gotta get ready. So what do you guys think about that? The energy of the day, the lecture, the things we can do that can change our outlook and our perception and our life path. So I'm gonna try to teach you guys about Santa Muerte, but I'm also gonna try to teach you guys about just general shit. My devotion is to help people. It's not just about my beliefs, it's about the collective. So I'm gonna try to teach about Santa Muerte, but just teach general shit. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you guys. I appreciate it. So if you guys, this will be done in English and Spanish. I'm gonna do this daily. The Santa Muerte teachings and the lectures will be Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I appreciate you, do Tocayo. I appreciate you. On the weekends, on Sunday, I'll do mass. I'll do mass in English and Spanish. Every day, every day we'll do a prayer. We'll do a birthday read for the birthday people, and then we'll do the spiritual reading for the collective. All right, every day, no matter where I'm at, I'm doing that. I don't care if I'm fucking on vacation. I've done it from Disneyland when I'm with my kids. I'll do it. Like I don't give a fuck. I'll do it. I'm not gonna stop. So on Sunday, try to be here for the mass. If you want to see a mass, I post everything. Um, so come back on Sunday. So right now, I'm gonna do the birthday reading for tomorrow, and tomorrow is a very special day for me. It's my mom's birthday. My mom, my mother, not Santa Muerte, but my mother. So she's my mom too. Don't get it twisted. But my earthly mother. So right now, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't mean to make you cry, but I hope they're tears of joy. Yeah, happy birthday to my moms. Yeah, my mama. So look, I'm happy to be here for you guys, and thank you for my mom's birthday wishes. If you guys want, look, I'm gonna speed through the rest of it because right now I gotta get ready to go get my son. Uh, Thank you so much, Lucky Foot. She's not even office. She's not even office. What does that mean? Anyways, look. Um, Thank you for the follow, Natalia Alicia. Thank you. Um, Thank you, Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve. Big Daddy. What's up, Scuba Steve? I think that movie's cute, bro. That made me smile. Thank you so much, Storm Cloud. Thank you so much, Neffy. I appreciate it. Thank you for my gifts, Vanessa. Thank you for the follows, everybody. So look, um, where'd I get the big statue? The one behind me? The one, this one, or the one? This one was gotten. I got her. I got her on Wednesday. She was abandoned in an alley. She was broken. She's still broken. Her head's only on because I placed it there. She's gonna be fixed. Someone threw her in an alley and they broke her. On Tuesday, they sent me a picture, and I couldn't go on Tuesday. But Vanessa here was able to go get her for me, and I picked her up on Wednesday. So I picked her up on Wednesday. She's here now. On Saturday, David and Ariel are gonna come pick her up because they're gonna fix her for me. So I'm happy. I'm happy to have everyone help me for this. Um, I can't tell you how happy I am. Everyone came together and she's here, and it's a blessing. So thanks to Dex. Dex was the one that sent me the picture of her broken in an alley. Vanessa volunteered to go get her for me because I couldn't go on Tuesday. It was far from me. I live about 2 hours away from where she was at. So I couldn't go get her at that moment. So Vanessa went and got her. And after I visited my kids on Wednesday, I drove to go get her from Vanessa and I brought her back home. So she's been here since Wednesday night. She's gonna get picked up tomorrow by David and Ariel, and they're gonna fix her. They're gonna add hands because they broke off her hands. Her head is only attached right now because I put it there. It's just I just put it there. It locks in. But so she's gonna get fixed. You do not need to believe in God, Stormcloud. That is your path to take. You can believe because there's people that work with her and Lucifer. There's people that work with her and God. She's non-judgmental. You can work with her and any other high power energy. So it's your path to have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and lie to people like, oh, yeah, God. Look, we all have different directions, different paths. It's going to be your path to take. If you need guidance, we'll help you guide yourself to wherever you need to be. Whatever lane you choose, that is your walk to take. Okay? So you don't have to believe in God. I'm not going to lie to you. You're not being respectful. That's enough, Bethany. Show her love, show her appreciation, show her gratitude. That's where it's all at. All right. So look, like I said, I gotta get ready to go soon. So I'm gonna do my spiritual readings. I'm gonna do the birthday reading, and I'm gonna do the prayer for tomorrow. So this is for tomorrow. All right. No, thank you for the question though too. Again, thank you, Jessa, for commenting. Thank you, Lucky Foot, for being here. Thank you. And again, I appreciate all of you being here. It's been a blessing. So look, I'm gonna end this live like this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this really fast. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Happy you're here. I'm gonna do the spiritual reading, the spiritual birthday reading, and then the prayer for tomorrow in English. Right after that, I'm gonna go into Spanish. All right. And then I'm gonna get off and I gotta go shower and go get my son. Okay. On my way to get my son, it's about an hour and a half drive. I'm gonna make some phone calls. I'm not saying I'm gonna make a lot of phone calls because sometimes my calls take forever. I'm not gonna lie. I don't rush people off the phone. But if you need to have a moment with me on the phone, I can make that happen in the next few days. Just be patient. Yeah, I do consultations on the side, bro. I do. So, hello, Machiavelli. How are you? Sorry, I missed that. ¿Cómo estás, Machiavelli? So look, I'm gonna pause or I'm gonna mute the live so I can do this really quick. Yeah, I don't go anywhere with my phone or my charger, bro. It's like I fucking lose my fucking mind, bro. And nowadays, I lose my fucking mind. Órale, Machiavelli. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute the comments so I could do this really quick. And as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go do the videos I just did in Spanish, the teaching, the lecture, and then the readings. Is that cool? That's cool. All right, I'm gonna get through it really fast because I'm on a time crunch. So I apologize. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna mute the comments. If you're a super subscriber, you can still comment. Again, thank you for coming. Before I get off, I'm gonna say something before I get off, and then I'm gonna go shower, shave, try to look presentable for my son, and then come back home, play Fortnite. So if anyone plays Fortnite, I'm your boy. I'm not that good, but I put a lot of ganas into it. All right. Thank you. Let me mute this really fast. Here we go. Send me your thing. I want to play with people. What's PUBG? What's PUBG? Nah, hop on PUBG. What is that? I play on the PS5, but it don't matter. When you play Fortnite, we go busting. All right, Scuba Steve. Send me a message. If it's not expensive, I'll try to get it. Because the motherfucker's on a budget. You know what I mean? All right. All right, cool. I like shooting games. It's in my nature. All right, here we go. Super fan chat only. Here we are. Bam. Spiritual reading for December 6th, 2025. Before I start, I would like to wish a happy birthday to my mother. Thank you for your love, your sacrifices, and the strength you have carried through life. I am blessed to be your son. You are honored, you are loved, and I thank God and Santa Muerte for your life today and every day. Your warmth, your guidance, and your presence have shaped me into who I am. I love you, and may this new year bring you peace, joy, health, and divine protection. Let's begin. The sun continues in Sagittarius, bringing hope, faith, expansion, and a desire for truth. God invites you to think beyond the limits you once placed on yourself. This is a day to believe in better days, to open your heart, and to trust that growth is possible when you walk with purpose. The moon is still in its waning gibbous phase, this period, right after the full moon, where the light decreases slowly. This phase is about release, reflection, and understanding. What was brought to light during the full moon earlier is the week is now settling in. The moon encourages you to let go of what weighs your spirit down, to keep the lesson, and to walk with clarity and peace moving forward. This is a good day to breathe, think calmly, and reflect on what truly matters in your life. The sun encourages faith and open hearted thinking. The moon supports emotional reflection and gentle release. Planetary energy invites honest communication, grounded decisions, and spiritual awareness. This alignment supports inner balance, letting go of the old while staying hopeful about the future. Today's carries a soft, reflective, and meaningful spiritual tone. This is a space to breathe, to review your emotions, and to give thanks for what has helped you grow. God and Santa Muerte walk beside you with love and protection. You are reminded to slow down, be present, and feel the blessings of life itself, especially on a day like this, where family and gratitude hold extra meaning. God whispers, honor what has shaped you, and release what no longer helps you grow. Santa Muerte says, I walk beside you as you remember with love and step forward with peace. Today is a day of heart, memory, gratitude, and gentle renewal. Tarot card of the day, the Hermit. This card represents wisdom through reflection. It reminds you to look within, to listen to your inner voice, and to talk guidance from the quiet place of the heart. Answers may come not from noise, but from stillness. Affirmation of the day. I move forward with gratitude and trust. I release what no longer serves me and welcome peace, love, and clarity under God's light and Santísima Muerte's protection. All right, that is the spiritual reading for the collective. It talks about the energies and whatnot. You guys got the gist of it, right? Cool. So now we're going to do the birthday reading, okay? This is a birthday reading for tomorrow. All right? So if you're born on December 6th, like my mom, your reading will always be a day ahead of time. So you have time to see it. You know what I'm saying? So if your birthday is like January 1st, then your reading will be on the 31st. All right? It'll come out the day before. Birthday reading for those born December 6th. Before starting, I want to wish my mother a very happy birthday. I am grateful every day for the blessing that is you. Love you, Mom. This year brings expansion, clarity, and personal growth. With the Sun in Sagittarius on your birthday, you enter a cycle driven by truth, purpose, and spiritual alignment. You'll feel more willing to take risks, speak your truth, and follow the path that feels right in your spirit. Old fears lose power when you lean into faith. God and la Santa Muerte guide you toward a year of learning, emotional release, and building a stronger future. You're learning to move with purpose, less reacting, more choosing. Sun in Sagittarius brings courage, optimism, desire for knowledge, and spiritual expansion. Moon in Gemini increases mental energy, curiosity, communication, and adaptability. Mercury in Sagittarius, post-retrograde shadow, encourages reflection, reviewing plans, and choosing clear direction as the year progresses. Venus in Capricorn strengthens loyalty, patience, and long-term love, quality over intensity. Mars in Virgo supports discipline, routine, and consistent progress and goals. Saturn in Pisces teaches emotional maturity, spiritual responsibility, and trust in divine timing. Jupiter in Cancer brings blessings through family intuition, healing, and emotional connection. Tarot card of the year, the Chariot. This card represents movement, willpower, and determined progress. This year asks you to step forward boldly. Your breakthroughs come through discipline and faith. When you choose your path with confidence, obstacles move aside. Days of good energy. December 30th, 2025, emotional clarity and peace arrive. February 28th, 2026, progress in career or personal goals. April 24th, 2026, a sign or message confirms your direction. July 9th, 2026, a new opportunity or blessing arrives or appears. September 4th, 2026, recognition, results, or success. Days of bad energy. January 10th, 2026, avoid emotional decisions. Reflect first. February 7th, 2026, miscommunication is possible. Move slowly. March 28th, 2026, confusion or delays. Wait, don't rush. June 3rd, 2026, old habits may resurface. Stay disciplined. September 10th, 2026, protect your peace and avoid conflict. This year brings motion, growth, and spiritual alignment. You are becoming stronger, more focused, and more connected to divine purpose. Move forward with faith, trust your intuition, and let your courage lead you. All right. That was the birthday read for tomorrow. Okay. If you're still with me, the final thing I'm going to do in English will be the prayer for tomorrow. So the prayer, again, it's for a prayer for tomorrow, and it's about the energy. You know what I mean? So I always do the prayer concerning the energy of the day. So this is for tomorrow, December 6th. Almighty God, on this day of reflection, release, and gratitude, thank you for the gift of life, for the lessons you placed before me, and for the strength to move forward with truth in my heart. Guide my words, guide my choices, and my thoughts today. Let gratitude fill me and wisdom shape my path. Santísima Muerte, sacred protector, walk with me as I release what weighs my spirit and embrace peace and clarity in my heart. Protect my family and especially bless my mother on her birthday. Surround her with love, health, and spiritual protection now and always. Amen. I'm not gonna lie. I never interject prayers with my personal shit, but it's my mom. All right. All my prayers do not have that personal thing, but this is about my mother. Okay, I'm sorry if I interjected my mom in my prayer, but she's mom. Okay, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, I'm sorry. You can go back to all my prayers. They're not that personalized. All right. I took liberties on that one because she's my mom. All right. Hope you understand. If you don't understand, well, sorry. But again, every day will be that. Every day is a prayer. Yeah, again, if you guys really go to look at all my prayers, I never put such a personal twist on it. But because she's my mom's, what can I say? She's my mother. Yeah, it's my mom. If you get it, you get it. You can remove that if you don't want to pray for my mama. All right, cool. So look, this is where I push the SAP button and I go into Spanish. All right. So I'm gonna do the lectures and everything now in Spanish. So gracias por estar aquí. All right, empecemos. Voy a hacer la lectura de Santa Muerte, la lección, la lectura espiritual, y luego todo en español, y luego me tengo que arreglar porque tengo que ir por mi hijo. ¿Ok? Vamos en caliente. Vamos, disco. Listos, ahí vamos. La Santa Muerte, serie de enseñanzas. Día 4. Cómo mantener y atender tu altar. Bienvenidos a nuestras enseñanzas diarias sobre la Santa Muerte. Si estás aquí en el día 4, eso significa que estás construyendo constancia, algo que ella valora profundamente. Respira profundamente, limpia tu mente y sigamos con nuestro camino. La energía espiritual de hoy se centra en la responsabilidad, la disciplina y el dar seguimiento a lo que empiezas. La influencia del sol empuja orden y estructura. La influencia de la luna empuja estabilidad emocional. Juntas hacen de hoy un día perfecto para hablar de cómo mantener y atender su altar de una forma sencilla y respetuosa. ¿Cómo mantener y atender tu altar? Mucha gente hace un altar, pero no la mantiene. Y luego se preguntan por qué su energía se siente lejana o por qué la conexión se siente débil. Tu altar no es una decoración, es un espacio sagrado, un punto de encuentro entre tú y ella. Vamos a desalogar cómo cuidarla correctamente. Número 1, mantén el altar limpio. Esta es la regla más importante. Sácale el polvo, límpiala, acomodo todo, mantén todo en orden.
Un altar limpio invita energía fuerte. Un altar sucio o lleno de cosas empuja su energía lejos. Si no respetas el espacio, no la estás respetando a ella. Número 2, cambia el agua frecuentemente. El agua en su altar siempre debe estar fresca. Cámbiala cada día si es posible, o mínimo cada 2 o 3 días. De inmediato, cámbiala si está sucia. El agua estancada atrae energía estancada. El agua fresca atrae movimiento, claridad y paz. Este pequeño acto fortalece tu conexión con ella. Número 3. Cambia velas y ofrendas cuando sea necesario. Cuando una vela se termina, retírala. No dejes el vaso vacío, arrumbado o en el altar. Si le das flores, manténlas con agua y quita lo que se cae, y retíralas cuando sientas que ya cumplieron su tiempo. Si le das fruta o comida, cámbiala antes de que se eche a perder. Recuerda, las ofrendas son una forma de respeto. Dejar cosas pudridas es lo contrario de la devoción. Número 4. Háblale mientras atiendes su altar. Cuando limpies su altar, háblale. No necesitas palabras elegantes. Habla naturalmente. Dile cosas como: mamá, estoy limpiando tu espacio. Gracias por estar conmigo. Gracias por guiarme. Gracias por cuidar mi hogar. Esto crea un lazo y muestra agradecimiento y fortalece tu disciplina espiritual. Número 5. Mantén su altar separado del desorden y el caos. No dejes que su altar se convierta en un área de alma- almacener- almacenamiento. Ahí me salió. No amontones cosas al altar o alrededor. No uses ese espacio para tirar llaves, correspondencia o basura. El área alrededor de su altar debe estar limpia, tranquila y respetada. Su energía es fuerte, pero ella no se siente bien en el caos. Número 6. Escucha tu intuición. Conforme vayas creciendo con ella, vas a empezar a sentir cuando el altar necesita algo. Una urgencia de limpiar, un jalón para cambiar el agua, la sensación de que hay que encender una vela, la sensación de que algo se siente pesado o raro, ganas de reorganizar el espacio, una presión o calorcito cuando te acercas a ella. Esa es ella guiándote. Sus hijos la escuchan a través de la intuición. ¿Cómo aplicar la enseñanza de hoy? Limpiar tu altar hoy. Refresca el agua. Quita ofrendas viejas. Agrega una vela o flores si lo sientes en tu corazón. Pasa unos minutos en silencio frente a ella. Esto no se trata de perfección, se trata de esfuerzo, de constancia y de respeto. Señales a las que debes poner atención. Si la enseñanza de hoy es especialmente para ti, puedes que notes algunas cosas. Incomodidad al ver desorden, un jalón hacia tu altar, emoción o llanto al limpiar, paz después de ordenar tu espacio, culpa o presión si tu altar ha estado descuidado. Estas señales significan que ella quiere tu atención, quiere más presencia de tu parte. Próximos temas. En las siguientes enseñanzas vamos a profundizar en día 5, cómo comunicarte con ella de forma natural. Día 6, cómo se siente su presencia. Día 7, señales en las velas y qué significan. Día 8, cómo responder a ella y sus ofrendas. Día 9, cómo escoge a sus hijos o hijas divinas. Día 10, cómo te advierte, te protege y te corrige. Estamos construyendo tu entendimiento capa por capa, sin prisa y sin confusión. Antes de cerrar hoy, recuerden esto. El estado de tu altar refleja el estado de tu devoción. No ocupas cosas caras, no ocupas un espacio enorme, no ocupas perfección. Ocupas consistencia, respeto, verdad y sinceridad. La Santa Muerte siempre responde a la sinceridad. Regresa para el día 5. Seguimos este camino paso a paso bajo Dios Todopoderoso y la Santísima Muerte. Ok, tan tan. Ojalá que les gustó. Seguimos lo próximo. Thank you. Come back Sunday, Jessa. I'll do the things like the reads tomorrow and Sunday. Um, but when I have my son, I take it easy. But Monday, I'll come back the same way, same style with more time. Monday, I'll do a long live in the morning in English to the mid morning or afternoon. Then in the evening, I come back to do it Spanish. Okay. And again, everything I do, like the teachings, I post on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So all that will be available even if you can't attend certain times. All right. Thank you for being here and thank you for your gifts. Thank you for my galaxy and thank you for being a super subscriber. Thank you. All right, let's move into the next lesson in Spanish. All right, ahí vamos. Lectura espiritual diario, 5 de diciembre de 2025. Hoy es 5 de diciembre. La energía espiritual del día se centra en claridad, liberación y renovación. El sol en Sagitario abre la mente, expande la visión y te impulsa a pensar más allá de tus circunstancias actuales. La luna menguante que vos atrae energía de soltar, evaluar y reflexionar con honestidad. Juntas, estas fuerzas crean el momento perfecto para mirar tu vida sin miedo, sin negación y sin excusas. Hoy no es para juzgarte, hoy es para verte. Comencemos la enseñanza. La energía de hoy, la revisión honesta. Toda práctica espiritual enseña que es algún momento debes dejar de huir y enfrentar la verdad que has evitado. Este 5 de diciembre trae esa energía. Es un día para revisar tus decisiones, tus hábitos, tus reacciones emocionales y el camino que estás tomando. No para castigarte, no para avergonzarte, sino para entenderte. Porque no puedes crecer si no sabes dónde estás. Bajo la autoridad de Dios y la presencia vigilante de la Santa Muerte, este día te pregunta, ¿qué he evitado aceptar? ¿Qué patrón se repite porque no lo corrijo? ¿Dónde estoy saboteando mi propia paz? Estas preguntas abren puertas que la mayoría evitan toda su vida. Pero tú no eres la mayoría. Tú estás comprometido al crecimiento. Influencia de Sagitario, expansión mental. El sol en Sagitario trae un mensaje claro. Tu vida se limpia cuando tu mente se limita. Sagitario te empuja a romper paredes mentales, a salir de viejas creencias y quitarte límites puestos por miedo, inseguridad o cansancio. Si quieres una vida mejor, primero debes permitirte imaginarla. Si quieres crecer, debes ver más allá de tu identidad vieja. Si quieres sanar, debes creer que sanar es posible. Dios abre el camino, Santa Muerte quita lo que te bloquea. Pero tu mente decide qué tan lejos caminas. La sabiduría de la luna menguante. La luna está menguante alejándose de su plenitud. Esta fase es de soltar peso viejo, cargas emocionales, versiones pasadas que ya no encajan con quien estás por convertirte. La luna hoy te pregunta, ¿qué cargo que ya no me pertenece? Los rencores, los miedos, los errores que ya aprendiste, opiniones ajenas que moldean tu identidad, la culpa por lo que ya superaste. Santa Muerte enseña que todo final tiene propósito. La luna confirma, para elevarte debes soltar. Mensaje universal del día. El mensaje de hoy trasciende religiones. No puedes convertirte en una mejor persona sin dejar atrás la versión que se niega a mejorar. El crecimiento no es perfección, es consistencia, es conciencia, es honestidad, es elegir hacerlo mejor aunque nadie te vea. Ser mejor espiritualmente es tomar responsabilidad por tus emociones, tus decisiones y tu energía. Ser mejor emocionalmente es aprender a hablar en vez de explotar, a pausar antes de asumir, a comunicar en vez de señalar. Ser mejor en la vida es no abandonarte cada vez que algo se complica. Ese es el trabajo real de la transformación. ¿Dónde está tu poder? Tienes más poder de lo que tú crees. No porque controles todo, sino porque controlas cómo respondes. Tu mentalidad, tu disciplina y tus límites. Los cambios grandes no vienen de afuera, nacen desde dentro. Y la energía de hoy apoya ese movimiento interno. Pregúntate, ¿qué versión mía está lista para elevarse? ¿Qué actitud o miedo debo soltar para crecer? ¿Qué quiero? ¿Qué quiere Dios que vea hoy? ¿Qué verdad Santa Muerte quiere mostrarme? Tus respuestas guían tu camino espiritual. Antes de cerrar, toma una respiración profunda con intención. Inhala claridad, exhala confusión. Inhala posibilidad, exhala limitación. Inhala la guía de Dios, exhala la resistencia que te estanca. Y dentro de ti repite, estoy listo para evolucionar. Estoy listo para soltar. Estoy listo para convertirme en quien debo ser. Así honras la energía del día. Así creces. Así fortaleces tu espíritu y tu carácter. All right. I've lost most of you. I guess you don't like Spanish. All right. Let me do the reading. That was it. Hago la lectura y luego la lectura de cumpleaños y luego ya el rezo y termino para ir a arreglarme para ir por mi chamaco. Let me see if I got time. Shit. All right, I got time. I got time. Let me do this real quick, then I got to shower really fast. All right, I got time. I got time. I got time. I got time. All right, vámonos. Lectura espiritual para el 6 de diciembre de 2025. Antes de comenzar, quiero desearle un feliz cumpleaños a mi madre. Gracias por su amor, sus sacrificios y la fuerza con la que has caminado en la vida. Soy bendecido por ser su hijo. Es honrada usted. Es amada. Le agradezco a Dios y la Santa Muerte por su vida hoy y siempre. Su calidez, su guía y su presencia han formado lo que soy hoy. La amo. Que este nuevo año le traiga paz, alegría, salud y protección divina. Comencemos. El sol continúa en Sagitario trayendo esperanza, fe, expansión y deseo de verdad. Dios te invita a pensar más allá de los límites que antes te marcaste. Hoy es un día para creer un día mejor, abrir el corazón y confiar en que crecimiento es posible cuando caminas con propósito. La luna permanece en fase menguante gibosa, la etapa después de la luna llena donde la luz baja poco a poco. Esta fase es de soltar, reflexionar y entender lo que salió a la luz durante la luna llena ahora se asienta. La luna te invita a dejar ir lo que presa en tu espíritu y a quedarte con la enseñanza y caminar con claridad y paz. Es un buen día para respirar profundo, pensar con calma y reflexionar sobre lo que realmente importa. El sol impulsa fe y visión abierta. La luna apoya reflexión emocional y soltar con suavidad. La energía planetaria favorece comunicación honesta, decisiones firmes y conciencia espiritual. Esta alineación apoya el equilibrio interno, soltar lo viejo mientras se mantiene esperanza hacia lo que viene. Hoy la energía es suave, reflexiva y significativa. Hay espacio para agradecer, revisar emociones y honrar lo que te ayuda a crecer. Dios y la Santa Muerte caminan contigo, con amor y protección. Hoy se te recuerda ir despacio, estar presente y sentir la bendición de la vida, especialmente en un día como este donde la familia y la gratitud tienen más peso. Dios dice, honra lo que te formó y deja ir lo que ya no te ayuda a crecer. La Santa Muerte dice, camino contigo, mientras recuerdas con amor y avanzas con paz. Este es un día de corazón, memoria, agradecimiento y renovación suave. Carta de tarot del día, el ermitaño. El ermitaño representa sabiduría a través de la reflexión. Te recuerda mirar hacia adentro, escuchar tu voz interior y recibir guía de silencio. Las respuestas llegan en calma, no en ruido. Afirmación del día. Camino con gratitud y confianza. Suelto lo que ya no me sirve y recibo paz, amor y claridad bajo la luz de Dios y la protección de la Santísima Muerte. Ahí quedó. Lo que sigue y luego dos cosas más y luego me tengo que ir porque mi hijo me espera y hay que darle. Lectura de cumpleaños para los nacidos el 6 de diciembre. Antes de empezar, quiero desearle un muy feliz cumpleaños a mi madre. Agradezco cada día la bendición que es usted. La quiero, mamá. Empecemos. La lectura de este año trae expansión, claridad y crecimiento personal. Con el sol en Sagitario en tu cumpleaños, entras en un ciclo guiado por verdad, propósito y alineación espiritual. Sentirás más valor para tomar decisiones, hablar con honestidad y seguir el camino que tu espíritu reconoce. Los miedos pierden fuerza cuando hay fe. Dios y la Santa Muerte la guían hacia un año de aprendizaje, liberación emocional y construcción de un futuro más firme. Menos reacción automática, más decisiones conscientes. Sol en Sagitario, coraje, optimismo, búsqueda de conocimiento y expansión espiritual. Luna en Géminis, energía mental, curiosidad, comunicación y flexibilidad. Mercurio en Sagitario, reflexión, revisión de planes, mejor dirección como el tiempo. Venus en Capricornio, lealtad, paciencia, amor estable, calidad antes que intensidad. Marte en Virgo, disciplina, rutina, avance y constante. Saturno en Piscis, madurez emocional, responsabilidad espiritual y confianza en los tiempos de Dios. Júpiter en Cáncer, bendiciones en familia, intuición, sanación y conexión emocional. Carta del año, el carro. Representa avance, voluntad y progreso firme. El año te pide moverse con decisión. Los resultados llegan con disciplina y fe. Cuando elige su camino con seguridad, los obstáculos se abren. Días de buena energía. 30 de diciembre de 2025. Llega claridad y paz emocional. 28 de febrero de 2026. Avance en ventas o trabajo. 24 de abril 2026. Una señal confirma su dirección. 9 de julio de 2026. Oportunidad o bendición nueva. 4 de septiembre de 2026. Reconocimiento o éxito. Días de energía difícil. 10 de enero de 2026. Evite decisiones emocionales. Reflexione. 7 de febrero de 2026. Riesgo de malentendidos. Avance despacio. 28 de marzo de 2026. Confusión o retrasos. Espere claridad. 3 de junio de 2026. Viejos hábitos pueden volver. Mantenga disciplina. 10 de septiembre de 2026. Proteja su paz. Evite conflictos. Este año trae movimiento, crecimiento y alineación espiritual. Usted se fortalece, se enfoca y se conecta más con su propósito divino. Avance con fe, confíe en su intuición y deje que su valentía la guíe. Ok, lo que llega es lo último. Ahí estamos. Rezo para mañana. Dios Todopoderoso, en este día de reflexión, liberación y gratitud, gracias por el regalo de la vida, por las lecciones que pones frente a mí y por la fuerza para avanzar con verdad en mi corazón. Guía mis palabras, decisiones y pensamientos. Que la gratitud me lleve a la sabiduría. Marque mi camino. Santa Muerte, protectora sagrada, camina conmigo mientras dejo ir lo que pesa a mi espíritu y recibe paz y claridad en el corazón. Protege a mi familia y bendice de manera especial a mi madre en su cumpleaños. Rodéala de amor, salud y protección espiritual hoy y siempre. Amén. Por lo regular, no hago el rezo tan personal, pero como es mi madre, pues es mi madre, le tengo que mandar su oración, ¿verdad? Ojalá que no se agüiten. Pero todos mis rezos no son tan personales, siempre son más para la gente, pero como es mi mamá, pues, ¿qué les puedo decir? Me disculpo. All right, so we're done for the day. I'm turning off I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go get ready. I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna go, try to fix this up and make it look presentable to go outside. I'll be back probably later if my son goes to sleep at a good time. Again, hola. I think my cuñada's here. Se me hace. Hola. Again, so I'll be here. I'll be back. Thank you so much, Lucky Foot. Everyone be blessed. I'll be back later on or tomorrow for a bit. Sunday, don't forget Mass. El domingo, no se les olvide llegar a la misa. El lunes empezamos otra vez las lecciones de la Santa Muerte y la lección espiritual. Y todos los días pueden estar aquí para el. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Por la lección de cumpleaños, la lectura del día y los rezos. Me estanqué. Y ahí disculpen lo tartamudeado y lo mal hablado y todo. ¿Ok? Me despido. All right, everybody. I'll be back later on or tomorrow. Don't forget to come back for Mass on Sunday. I'll be live today or tomorrow briefly. I have my son, so I got to be like, I got to be dad. But make sure to come back on Monday for sure for the daily lesson in Santa Muerte and the daily spiritual lesson. Okay? Everyone have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for the love. I'll be back soon.